Ba ba da ra ba da ba ba. Da, da, da. Hello, my friend. Going to fall asleep to your stream. Oh, hello, VR King. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you get some good sleep. Let me pull you up on the side. Nope. Come on. There we go. Now I can see VR King's messages and anybody else on YouTube next to everybody over on Twitch. See you both. I'm like 90% sure I know where the small key is. Brilliant. Okay. I do have the means of dealing with you. Don't throw it. Place it. The bridge comes up. The water level's going to make the bridge disappear. But that's fine. When the box goes back down, the bridge will reappear. I'm sorry, Randolph. I've been doing the late night streams. I wanted to stream earlier. Couldn't get the time in. Couldn't get in the right mood for streaming. So I watched an anime and then started streaming after I finished. I hope you're doing alright, Randolph. Who is... I'm sorry, what is that? What anime? Go-Go Loser Ranger. I started the first season of it a while back. I finished the first season of it today. And there's a second season that I'll probably check out at some point. But the last couple of weeks... the last couple of weeks have been... for the most part, just me trying to catch up on finishing series that I sort of stopped in the middle of. I think this is the small key. If this isn't the small key, then I've got problems. It is the small key! See, I remembered. Ha! Fool. You cannot stop me. I'm on a boat. I was speaking complete nonsense again. I feel like you're casting some kind of ancient spell. And being like, oh, no, don't mind me. Why a 3-heart run? Because that's the only achievement I have left on retro achievements. Is to beat the game with 3 hearts and 1 bottle. I can get away with saying Eduardo and have you think I'm talking about spaghetti. Wait, is that not talking about spaghetti? What's that talking about? I don't know why I did that. I don't need that. I need this. Hang on a second. Yes, spaghetti. Okay. And now I wait for the water. Don't worry about it, Link. There you go. See? Just had to wait it out.
Hello there.
Ah, General Jocko! What a pleasant surprise! Counterfeit first? I see, I see. Funnily enough, streaming earlier, I just stopped after getting frustrated. Sorry to hear that. What were you getting frustrated over? If you don't mind me asking. Ow. This is gonna be painful. Oh, good. I made it with... Get on the button. Thank you. Darksiders. Fair enough. Also, Forky, thank you for the vote. Good old Morrowind vote. What's up? Getting stuck again. I've never actually played the Darksiders games. Alright, let's get the command melody. I don't have the bow yet. Come on! Let's see if Jocko actually sees that I didn't redeem first. And I did. No, you didn't. 100% authentic first. Don't tell Jocko. He doesn't understand the word counterfeit. He thinks counterfeit means certificate of authentication. Down the hole you go! Oh, those poor little choo-choos. It does. Look what happened. Now I gotta comfort Jocko. Jocko, it's okay. It's okay. We all understand. You've been getting all these firsts, all of them. Yep. He fell down. I thought I was first so many times. It's not too late, Jocko. You could still be first. The limited edition special shiny first. Still available. For a limited time only. I'd rather save the... Oh. There, I'm getting counterfeit first. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I've got some Irish breakfast and some perfectly mint as the backup cup. Oh. Bother. Okay. I need to get out here. Meow. Latte meow. Make multiple teas at once. I do. Usually what I do is at the beginning of stream, Jocko, I'll make 2 cups of tea, and then I'll drink through one of the 2, and then during an ad break... I don't know why I'm picking you up. I don't need to pick you up. And then during an ad break... Don't cutscene me while I'm trying to stand on a button. And then during an ad break, I will take the empty cup from the first cup of tea, move the second cup of tea to the currently drinking spot, and make a new cup of tea in the empty cup. So that I cycle cups, and if I ever, like, drink too much tea at once, I still have some extra tea so I don't run out. The only time I run out of tea is when I play through ad breaks or otherwise don't go out for the to make tea during the ad breaks for one reason or another. Circular tea economy? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Now I can do this. I don't care. Vibrate my controller all you want. I'm going over here with the leaf right quick. Okay. It's the first Dark Nut. Getting behind the scenes coverage. Yeah, it's part of the... I can't hit him because he's still wearing his helmet. You want to come over here? Oops. Stabbed you in the back. The hard-hitting questions viewers want to know. The viewers want to know about the circular tea economy. Well, I'm glad I could provide the answers. Alright, if we aim this way... we can knock the pillar down on top of the box. Smash the box out. Oh, didn't smash the box. Well, there goes that idea. Guess I'll just have to collect the bow. Thank you, Forky. I don't have peppermint tea right now. I've got Irish breakfast. And I've got perfectly mint, which is actually a spearmint black tea. Revolt! Teeth health revolt. Come on. GameCube thumbstick control for aiming bow isn't as bad as the N64 controls, but it's not the best. Okay, we'll just leaf around the corner again. Doo-doo. Alright, sir. And then they go, oh. But we're just going through the door. We're just ignoring them. I did have a stick of peppermint earlier today. If you count that. I could make a peppermint tea after when I go to make tea next. Is that acceptable? Hey, I needed more magic. Alright. 2 of them counterbalances my weight appropriately. Wait. I need to get another small key. It's gonna be down here. Right? Yeah. I don't remember if it's this chest or the other chest, and I don't want to pick up a piece of heart by accident. Okay, good, it is this chest. The other chest is just bonus. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay. I need to have a little bit of magic for the... Okay, well, that's just rude. Bat, you do not need to climb this ladder right now. This ladder is a keys-free zone. What? Did I miss? I must have missed. That's what that noise was the statue falling in the water. There we go. Okay, and I need the magic because I have to glide over this. Come on! And that's the last command melody we have to do for the entire rest of the game. Definitely for sure. Keys, no, no, Keys, do not get on the ladder. Can I actually throw this far enough? Yes. Okay, good. Good, good. I wasn't 100% sure. Thought I might have messed it up. And one more. One to compensate for me, one to compensate for the statue, and one to compensate for the needed lift. Can I please go this way? The keys would not let me focus the camera. So we just blind jump it. Sad, it's really the best song. Wait, what's the best song? Oh, the command melody? How fun would it be if the command melody worked outside of dungeons, but it just took the place of the if it just took the place of the pairs, the Hoi pairs. Then again, that's kind of something I was complaining about with the remake, making something redundant or pointless at the cost of convenience. Give me the big key! Give me the big key! Let's go. Oh. You know what? Oh no, I do have to kill him to get the door to open. Gotcha. Heart. And here... Okay. Cool, you gave me a bomb. Can you give me arrows to replace the arrows you're making me use? Thank you. I've got 2 uses of grandma's soup. I don't need anything else. But I will break open these pots in case there's something of use. Angry Burb! Yes. Only the angriest of burbs. Okay, hardest boss literally in the game. Other than Ganondorf. And he's not even that hard.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here. No, thank you. How are you?
Ugh. And more fire. And you're down. One. You let me up. Did the hand respawn itself while I was getting electrocuted? Brilliant. I'm gonna die. Hey, Grandma Soup, do you want to give me more arrows? That'd be nice. Really? He dodged it by closing his eye while he was spitting out more arrows. There. The path can now be opened, O chosen one. What will now come to pass? Go forth with caution. Keep it down. Thank you, Latte. Wait, hang on. Don't pick up the heart container. 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 Nope. Don't pick it up. Don't even look at it. Okay, we're in the clear. Bell time! Ring-a-ling-a-ding. It's time to get the Master Sword. Time to get the Master Sword. You have done well, Darby. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first steps into the world beyond the Ring of Light, you see shimmering in the waves before you. Your true trial will begin. Are you ready? Yeah! Then let's proceed. I forgot. I may be a spirit, but you still need to breathe, don't you? Oops. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for the next chosen one. Oh. Oh, the gods created an air bubble for you. Oh, how considerate of them. I mean, I knew that they would. For surely you are the chosen one. It is your destiny to come down here for the Master Sword. You are probably wondering where you are. Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. Is it hearts? Because, boy howdy, could I use a little bit of... Just a smidge. Just a smidge of healing. Hold up. Hold up. Are the advisors standing behind Princess Zelda, the pirate crew? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I think it's genuinely like the pirate crew with like different facial hair. That's bombs, not hearts. Try again. There you go. Now I don't have to hear boom, boom, boom constantly because I'm in the middle of dying. Yes, sir, I would like to grab said block and pull it into position, but you're like, but they gotta explain the puzzle. On the other hand, though, they actually explain the puzzle in this one, as opposed to Master Quest, which just declares that if you're playing Master Quest, surely you can brute force a puzzle. Because why would we have to explain anything? Not that. Grab it. Brilliant. I boxed myself in. Okay. This way? And then you. Back to here. And then we finish you off with me not in the center for once. Jokes are funnier when you explain them, according to Fork. What joke needs explaining? Was that a just in general jokes are funnier when explained, or was that a specifically when I'm explaining the joke it makes the joke funnier? Just trying to keep up with Forky. Just in general? Okay. To perceive such a puzzle is no small feat. Neon kitty, bringing in a neon dancing kitty. Hello. Are puzzles funnier when you explain them? They are. We got 1/3 cat, 1/3 fox, and then a fork and whatever a Jocko is. Oof. To be fair, in Jocko's defense, I did just unseal the evil that was sealed away, so I understand where that joke came from. I've got to recharge the Master Sword to reseal that evil. Yeah, be careful, Jocko. Sir, you dropped your sword. Oh, you undropped your sword. Okay. I'm gonna need this, probably. Ow. Ooh, Blinky Triforce. Okay, and then there were the Dark Nuts. Got it. It's interesting that they go from a mini-boss Dark Nut in the last dungeon to now I have to take on, what, like 6 of them here? 4 of them at the very least, including some with shields. That was, I think, 2. This guy will make 3. Helmet. Body armor. Don't even need to counterattack you. Or take your helmet. I'll just take you out. Ow. Okay. Fine. You gotta kick in. That's fair. Oh, I missed one of you. Well, they didn't miss him entirely, because he was almost dead. The one that got away, eh? The one that got away. Alright. And there should be another Dark Nut around the backside. Or up top, the other half of up top, probably. Oh, here we go. Down here, I hear it. Hear you. I sense you. I know you are here. You cannot hide from me. Ow. Ugh. And now up the other side. You are the final Dark Nut, waiting to be destroyed. Along with your spear-wielding ally. He's just chilling, nonchalant, waltzing over. There it is. And now we do the very precise, invisible wall glitch. Glitch through to, Puppet Ganon and the Ganondorf fight and such. Right? No. Maybe not. That would save me a lot of time and, effort for a 3-heart run to just go straight to the end, and there's no reason not to. In theory. Actually, maybe there is a reason not to. Like, maybe the game will bug out if I have if I try to get light arrows, but don't have, don't have the others. See, I got on the boat. You didn't say anything, sir. I know where I need to go. It's back up here and save my sister, but I expected some kind of dialogue. From what I remember, the fairy islands are relatively safe. I should be able to get them, because the fairy islands have wallet upgrades, bomb bag upgrades, arrow bag upgrades, or quiver upgrades. And I think that's it. I can do this one. This is one of the fairy islands I can do. If I haven't already done this one, I've got one bomb bag. Where'd I get the one bomb bag? Begs the question. Did I do South Ferry? Is that what I'm thinking of? I might have done South Ferry. This is East Ferry. North Ferry is the wallet upgrade I still have to get. West Ferry, which would leave West Ferry and Thorn Ferry for the quiver upgrades. Yeah. Okay. Max bombs, 9-9. Whoosh! Go northwest. Okay. Now, obviously this is Windfall. We're going to swing by Mother and Child, but I also need to swing by North Ferry, which is right here. I want to say this is Star, this is North Ferry, because this is Spectacle. So I need to swing by North Ferry and North Ferry to get the wallet upgrade, Mother Child Island to get the warp song. Make my life simpler. Now that I have the bow and I can shoot him out of the sky. Knock him out the sky. Knock him out. And then once I have the warp song, I can actually take a moment and go down and take out the big Octo at South Fairy Island to get the magic upgrade. Well, south of South Fairy. Ads are running while I'm sailing. I still got a third of a cup, Jocko. Third of a cup of the, this. I mean, I guess I could go make some more tea. I'll go turn on the kettle. How does that sound? There you go, Jocko. I've got the kettle running. So in like 10 minutes, 10 minutes or so, I can get up and go fill a new cup without having to take the time to wait for the water to heat up. Northern Ferry. Do 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 do. Northern Ferry. Do 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 do. Same gonna have cinnamon almond. Ooh, nope. Don't be tempted by the post box. We don't need the post box. There's pieces of heart inside the post box. The fairies are so normal in this game. They really are. I like the fairy design for this game. Latte, have you seen the Queen of the Fairies? The Queen of the Fairies is actually in this game. The Queen of the Fairies is actually super cool as a design. No maniacal laughing here. Who is maniacally laughing? I like when the fairies look like all contestants. That's the Breath of the Wild fairies, right? I'm trying to think of what other Zelda has fairies that look like that. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Not as much as the Breath of the Wild ones. The Breath of the Wild ones are cranked up to 11. Oh, the maniacal laughter. Oh, yeah, that's probably the case, yeah. Give me a tornado, a cyclone, cyclonus. I am here, Mr. Cyclonus. Hey. I just had to hit him 3 times. Let loose some wild arrows. Hey, buddy. That's quite the arm you got there. And what an eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before. I took a picture. Did you miss me taking the picture of you earlier? Obviously, have mastery of the air. Quite the Wind Waker. Let's see if you can handle this. It's your favorite song. But not musically anyway. Woohoo! In the hands of the Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. I don't mind fast travel in games as long as it's like well presented in like the game's presentation and like it's earned to some degree. So like the Cyclone song, those cyclones exist and they can warp you anyway until you get the song unlocked, and then you get control over which of the warp points you go to. So like that, cool, fine with it. The warping in Dark Souls 1, I'm okay with. It's a little bit more freeform, but it's still fine. And it comes late enough in the game that it doesn't like negate the like cool interconnected nature of the map, which is one of my favorite parts of the first Dark Souls. Just how connected the map is. That's cool. Skyrim, like, I don't mind the carts as a function and a way for you to pay your way from one city safely to another. But having the ability to just pause the game and say, teleport me to this city. Yes, I get that you're trying to make the game not take a billion years, but the ability to, like, literally fast travel to any location that you've been to at least once kind of loses me on a game that's about exploration. But magic. But the thing is, it's not magic. You're not actually teleporting. It's just moving you there, walking you there. Because time still passes. It just is skipping the player's control of the character. Magic walking, yep. You know what, let's just go. Here, we'll get the last 3 fairies after we take out the Helmrock King. Last 4 fairies, technically speaking, because we still have the Queen of the Fairies to go talk to, but she won't talk to us until after we've saved our sister. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da. I want to say I've sequence broke my way in before. Because I think I've gotten the cannons to actually fire on the Forsaken Fortress door and break the door. Like like all the cannons by the entrance here. Okay. Yeah, Ganon's likely already been made aware. I know, I didn't avoid the spotlight this time. Yeah. I can use L targeting on you this time, sir. I also absolutely could have done that without taking a hit and without using L targeting, because he decided to be nice and spawn on the ground 3 times. Give me that hammer. I need the hammer for the other 2 fairies to increase my quiver capacity anyway. Yeah, I know, mini blins. I hear you. I walked into the light. Stop. Hammer time. This hammer comes with a complimentary heart. Oh, thank you. I could use a complimentary heart. Excuse me, sir. I actually kind of need, if you'd like to, drop me some health, that would be appreciated. $1. Okay, cool. $1 and health, not the same thing. Try again. If he didn't have a shield, I was gonna steal his hearts. Maybe the next one won't have a shield. Maybe there won't be a next one. In the US, it's the same. Wait, what's the same in the US? That's arrows. Heart. Thank you for the complimentary heart, sir. Please, have a good day. I don't even need to fight him, honestly. Money and health are not the same. Oh. Oh, money and health are the same in the US. I get your joke. It is funnier when explained. Forky was right. Forky is always right? I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch. Oh. Of course, I unequipped the hammer just in time to need the hammer. Is that right? Is that right, Latte? Is Forky always right? I wanted a second opinion. Rude! I'm just trying to hammer this switch open. Dude, I was trying to get the heart in the corner. Thank you. Speaking of health bills, I disputed mine for like the 5th time. Looks like insurance might finally do something about them. When Fork is right, he is right. So he's right when he's right. But is he always right? Sometimes I feel like he's on the left. I'm gonna leave you guys with Big Brother and him looking around trying to figure out how to free his sister from the cage here. Alright, I'm back. I remembered just in time, as I was getting out the wrong tea bag, Forky requested I make some peppermint tea. So I now have some peppermint tea. That's too hot to drink, but it's fine. We're just still drinking the perfectly mint. Teeth! That's right. Forks are usually on the right side of the plate. They usually are. So that would make Forky usually right. Or always right, you know, if you're actually, like... If you always set up your plates right, Forky could be always right. It's Knifey you gotta be skeptical of. Oh, Forky, also, I don't know why my shield was just jiggling. I just watched Toy Story 4 for the first time last weekend. And I knew you were in the movie. I didn't know Duke was in the movie. Or the cup. I will admit to you now, I have not seen Toy Story beyond the first one. Understandable. The second one was good. The third one, not as good as the second or first one, but leaves the story off on a good note. The fourth one, it's not really worth it. It's fine, but it's not... It's not great. Now skeptical if that's right. I'm like a mimic I bite. No, you... Latte meow in the cup. But yeah, Forky, there in Toy Story 4, there's a character called Forky, who is a arts and crafts project made by a kindergartner. That's one of the main cast members is Forky. Got a pipe cleaner for arms. Little popsicle stick legs or feet, more like, and the main body is a spork. But the character is called Forky, not Sporky. How dare you call me a spork? I didn't! Toy Story did! The character's called Forky! The character is legitimately called Forky. But also, Duke is also in the movie. There is a character called Duke Kaboom, who literally has a Canadian flag as a cape. Like, you can't tell me that there's a character called Duke with a Canadian flag for a cape, and that is not the same Duke that I know. I would never associate with such riffraff. Sporky is Forky's illegitimate child. Huh? You'll be back? Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Tetra. I've gotta go. I've gotta go fight a bird. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. You just got clawed real bad. Oh. And then you're gonna fall. We're at the top. Money! Ow. It's a long way down for the water. It's time. Any land? Break the skull. You want to land again? And you land. And break the skull. Sir, I didn't even aim that. You just slammed yourself into a rock. Sir, are you sure you don't want to just land? It's probably less harmful for me to smack your helmet with a hammer than for you to continue to smack yourself into the side of this building. You successfully dodged the building that time. That's a plus. Alright, I think you're one more hammer smash away from losing your helmet. You gave it brain damage. It gave itself brain damage! Okay, maybe the first two hammer smacks kind of did some brain damage. Blaming the victim. You're right. I'm sorry, Jocko. I should be better. You want to land? Okay, thanks. Now that's what I call some brain damage. And the three things. No, don't pick it up. 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 We're going. We're ignoring it. It's not there. Is it animal abuse if the person committing it is part animal? I mean, abuse is abuse, regardless of the circumstances. Ganondorf. Huh. Stay strong. Boy, you think that you can use that sword to defeat me? Foolish boy. You freed evil. That sword, though it may be weak, was still the only thing sealing away the evil. Book Ninja Boys. The sword's power is useless against me. You're going to have to find something else. Here, try my sword. Wait, no. I'll keep my sword. You use your useless sword. Why would I help you? Quick! Now's your chance! He's weak to rogues! And rogues are weak to strangling! Hold up. Is that like a good chunk of the Triforce literally hanging from your neck? Warlocks are greater than rogues. I like that this game kind of implies that Zelda isn't a name, but rather like a title that is passed down generationally to the princesses of Hyrule. Because her name is not Zelda. Like, I mean, I guess you could argue it's like she's a reincarnation of Zelda, and Ganondorf gets reincarnated constantly, and Link gets reincarnated, and it's a whole reincarnation cycle or whatever that I think gets set up in Skyward Sword. But She has an identity that is not Zelda, and that's her identity for the majority of this game. Her real name is Princess. It's nice that Quill gets to help us out. Quill and Kamali. Prince Kamali. I couldn't remember the prince's name for a second. Still too soon for us to relax. Ganon cannot be destroyed by such simple means as Wrath of Fire. I am aware of this. I thought our first priority was set these two free from Ganon's grasp. I see. And I agree. Very well then. We are counting on you. Valoo! Away! It's also funny. I like that Valoo is flying with such a tiny wingspan. Like, I feel like Dorito's wingspan, assuming, like, general bird proportions and stuff, makes sense for the size of their bodies, for the most part. But Valoo's wingspan absolutely should be twice as long to lift his body. Like, I don't care how hollow he is. He needs a bigger wingspan for, like, physics to make sense. I guess he's probably literally... Because, I mean, he is the source of the Rito's flight ability in the first place. So he's probably got some kind of flying magic that lets him bypass standard physics. It's just funny that he's got such a small wingspan for such a big dragon. Oh, ow! You all right? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? Hey! What are you doing? Come to the room where I got the Master Sword. How dare you use what's not yours? I now have the best photos in the world. Tetra, T-posing Ganon, and Quill the Postman. The only characters that matter to this story. And the three holders of the Triforce. It is I, the King of Red Lions, also known as Boatman. I've led you both here so that you could see me in my true glory as I take over all of Hyrule with the hang on, wait. Have we collected the... No, we haven't collected the Triforce Occurred. Never mind! Pay no attention to my evil plans. At no point will I ever use the Triforce, or try to, anyway. Don't worry about it. Oh, also, Tetra, definitely come here. I have to give you a piece of the Triforce. A piece of a piece, rather. I have my own little triangle to go with your necklace. Yeah, see, there's the necklace. The Triforce of Wisdom. And, here you go. The rest of it. And now you are become... damsel in distress. The true power of helplessness. The name's Tetra. Princess Tetra. I can... look. Look. I can be the princess that's the descendant of the ruling line of Hyrule. Don't you go changing my name, said Tetra as she ripped off the magically spawning dress to reveal her pirate clothes underneath. And then she proceeds to sail around on the surface and help me collect the pieces of the Courage Triforce. And then we go and confront Ganondorf together. The end. Seriously, though, wouldn't it be cool if at this point in the story, now that we have Tetra and we know Tetra's linked to the everything and whatever, and she's got the Triforce of Wisdom, the descendant of Zelda, wouldn't it be cool if instead of getting the, like, warp song to warp from place to place, we got to sail around on the pirate ship and, like... it would sail through the squares, like, 5 times as fast or something. So we could just go from point A to point B way faster. Can't? She's not a pirate anymore? She is a pirate! Don't you say that, Jocko! She's the queen of the pirates! She's found the One Piece. She reclassed from rogue to mage. Ugh. Why'd she have to go and talk to Withers? She could have cross-classed. She didn't need to reclass and respec all of her rogue points. But no, tell me I'm wrong, and that sailing around on the overworld in the giant pirate ship wouldn't have been really cool. Way cooler. Alright, Queen of the Fairies. It's time. Give me your blessing. As long as you get to wear the cool shirt in the pirate ship. I don't see why not. What if they gave you... What if you could wear an even cooler shirt? I don't know, actually, if there is a cooler shirt than this. But what if, like, they gave... You got a Link pirate outfit at this point in the story? That would be a pretty cool shirt. And, like, Tetra could keep some of the Zelda outfit, but, like, still keep, like, a piratey charm to it. Maybe. So Tetra's outfit could change to reflect her princess nature without completely princessification. You're just my type. Oh, really? Don't get any funny ideas, kid. She's a 10,000-year-old fairy queen. Hang on. Okay. Now I can warp. I'll go get Fire Island done. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Da-da. Ba. La-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I don't care. I never got the bait bag. $5 minutes. I don't have to do it in 1:30. Not this time. Don't need the gold feathers. I don't need to get feathers for Hoskett and his girlfriend. Not that way. It's this way. That way it was a red herring. This way is the way up. Could I redirect the wind and then glide across? Technically, yeah. I think I had the wind going just the right way the last time, which made that easier, but it's irrelevant if I'm not rushed for time. Oh, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Death! Death! I still almost made the time. I'm only off by like 5 seconds from the requirement. 4.5 seconds even. Power bands. What? I think it's about here is Thorn Fairy. Just trying to pick up Thorn Fairy on the way. Yeah, there it is. Gotta sail around the Big Octo. I don't want to accidentally sail into the Big Octo. This is not the Big Octo I'm looking for. There's a storm a-brewing. Stop shooting cannonballs at me. I'm allergic. Don't look at the mailbox. Don't look at the mailbox. We don't need the mail. Hammer. 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 Now the real question is, can I find and do the ice island before the ad break in 2.5 minutes? Probably not. But I can probably finish off this cup of tea. And then go make tea during the ad break. Vote. Wow. The ice island is what, here? I think it's unexplored sector. I think that's the ice island. We're not gonna... Here's the extra fun spice to this challenge that I'm going with. I'm not buying the bait bag. The only way I'm buying a bait bag is if one of the Triforce charts is locked behind something that needs the Hoi pair. It's the only reason we're buying a bait bag. Yeah, no way I'm getting to the ice island. With any kind of, any kind of good timing here. Especially if I don't remember exactly where it is. I think I know where it is. But thinking I know something and actually knowing the something, two separate things. Because that's Tower of the Gods. That's on my right. Straight ahead, I think, is the Private Oasis. And I think it's south of Private Oasis. I think. Alright, ads are running. I'm gonna go make some more tea. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Now that's what I call good timing. The ad break says it just finished, as I sit back down with a new cup of tea. And daybreak. What a lovely combination of things. Yep, I was right. I remembered exactly where the ice island was. Beautiful. Good memory. Good, good. Ba-ba-da-da. Da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-da. I still have to get West Ferry for the full bow quiver. And I don't have to worry about time, because there's plenty of time. As long as I'm not trying to compete with that 1.5-minute timer. Yeah, 25 seconds is not a great time for doing all of this, but you know what? We don't care that I only have 10 seconds left. Because it doesn't matter. That matters, though. That matters a lot to me. It's gonna take me like 2 minutes to climb back up. Stop falling! Grab the ledge! Thank you! Grab the ledge! Thank you. What's in this jar? some fairies. That's cool. Okay, please don't, like, slide off the edge this time, Link. Thanks. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Kinda half forgot I had peppermint tea. Bum bum ba da dun dun da da dun da 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 dum bum ba. Yeah, what's changing the wind direction gonna do for me? Please stop me before we see copyright claims here. 'Cause Disney will not stop me from singing this song. I'll need this and also that tool for this. Trying to get my magic up to stuff. Ba-ba-da-da. The real question is, where in this square is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, there. That was actually really fast compared to my track record, typical. Oh, I don't need that, because this is the one that I don't need that for. This is the small guy. This is the one that has the fairy. That's the whole reason we're doing this guy. Because we just need the fairy for the double magic meter. There we go. Ooh, I got an extra hit on one of them. And this would be it. 1, 2, 3. I was tempted to do bombs or arrows just for something different. But doesn't matter. O Waker of the Winds, thanks to you, I have been freed from the beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Your magic power has increased! Twice as much as you had before. So long! Okay. Let's go. Check out this dungeon. We need the song. Excuse me, sir. Oh, you didn't drop any treasure? Well, I guess you did drop treasure, you just didn't drop... Sunken treasure is what you didn't drop. Bum ba-dum 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oop. What you playing on? Emulator on PC? Yep. Retro Achievements only works with emulators. And we're trying to get the last Retro Achievement. That's what the achievements are on the right side there. How cool? Oh yeah, Retro Achievements is great. It's a website that you can just go to and make an account and then track achievements in just a ton of retro games. I think GameCube is the most recently added like system support. Awesome, I had no idea. I mean, I only started doing it myself this year, because I didn't really know it was a thing until end of last year. Also, thank you for the follow. Pitch Dark Helium. Good taste playing Phantasy Star Online DK64. Always wanted to play Phantasy Star Online. From what a little I've played, it seems very repetitive. But it is sort of an MMO, which that's part of the reason I don't really go in for MMOs most of the time. It's not bad. I've definitely played worse. But the thing with Phantasy Star Online and DK64 is actually, in addition to having achievement sets for these retro games, Retro Achievements also runs events sometime. One of the most, like, prominent on the homepage events is the Achievement of the Week, Achievement of the Month. And freeing Lanky Kong in DK64 was the Achievement of the Week last week? Was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. It was recent, but it was like, it was either this week or last week. Yeah, DK64 was the achievement of the week. And Phantasy Star Online is the July achievement of the month. Which I haven't done yet. I haven't gotten the achievement of the month. I'm 5 quests in, and I think it was like quest 10 or quest 11. 2 weeks ago. Oh, this week was the Ocarina of Time Master Quest. That's right. Get the Zelda's Lullaby in Master Quest. Thank you, Forky. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online, the online is because it was an MMO. But for the retro achievements, you have to play it in offline mode. It would be, I feel like it would be a little tricky to find a running server for the game as it stands right now. But I think it might be a little bit more interesting if you were playing it in online mode, because then at least you'd have someone else there to bounce off of with different character builds. Thought it was still online. There is a, when you launch the game, there is an online mode and there is also an offline mode. In offline mode, it doesn't connect to any kind of servers, so you don't have to worry about the game being hosted anywhere. I think I read that the enemies in offline mode are a little bit weaker to compensate for the lack of other players. Technically speaking, I think in offline mode it did give me the option for like local players. So if I got someone else like locally here with like another controller, in theory, I think might be able to play with a second person, but I don't know. Look over West Ferry. I can't remember where West Ferry is. Is West Ferry, like, further down or further up? It's definitely got to be in the west. I could look this up, but I haven't looked up anything yet, and I'm playing without using the bait to reveal the map. I'm just trying to go off memory. Because that's one of the eye reefs. That's the bird spire. I forget the actual name of the island, but is it Bird Peak Rock? It might be Bird Peak. That doesn't look like a fairy island. I know it's not in the corner. That's golf. It's got to be north of here. Get some sleep. What sleep, Detra? What are you talking about? Forky, can you give a shout out for Detra? Detra, you got Forky hooked on this dice game. Forky's not getting any sleep. I gotta keep Forky company. Detra was just playing Dyson Fold, which looks like a lot of fun. It's very much Dicey Dungeon but with a lot of character choices, and like I don't know how to differentiate it because I haven't actually played Dicey's Dungeons. I've just seen gameplay of it. But yeah, like I said, it looks fun. So can't fault Forky for getting it. Speaking of MMOs, I've never played one. Always wanted to play Final Fantasy 12. I know that one is an MMO. Oh, you mean 11. 12 isn't the MMO. It was 11. Okay, there's West Ferry. It was I thought it was down here. I thought it was this corner, but it was literally right next to the I have not played Final Fantasy 11. Final Fantasy 11 was the old MMO. They made a new one, 14. And you have played the new one? Yeah, I heard 14 was really good after the reboot. I don't know like anyone who's played 11. I know you still can, or at least you could as of a couple of years ago. But I don't know anyone who has, so I don't have any good like thoughts on 11 because I haven't played it and I don't know anyone who has. 14 I know had a really rough launch, and then they basically nuked the entire everything about 14, made a reboot, essentially rebooted it with new stuff, and the reboot made everything way better. I played before and after the reboot, night and day difference. Yeah, see, there you go. Ignore the post box. Don't open the post box. We're trying not to get hearts. Ignore the post box. Don't open the post box. I'm just here for quiver. Oh, no super swimming? No. I'm also not going to glitch myself through the barrier. At this point, though, I just need to do the two dungeons, the two endgame dungeons, and get the Triforce charts. So the longest part of that is going to be getting the money to translate all the Triforce charts. One is easy to do, and one is sub-pixel perfect. Fair enough. Alright, we've literally been to every fairy island. So now it's down to doing the dungeons, and let's go free Tingle. Or I could not free Tingle. I could not free Tingle. That's an option. Let's not free Tingle. Sorry, Tingle. By the way, next shiny run, do the nicknames fast food chains. Ooh. That's a fun naming convention. Bum ba da ba. Ba ba dum ba da ba. I'm gonna go get the last song. Ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da da. Bum ba da. Bum ba da da. Ba da da. Ba ba da da. Ba ba da da. I need you. I need you. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Stop. Hammer time. Sally fabulous, he only a babwa. Good luck on the last achievement. Thank you, Detra. Good luck on getting some sleep. I assume that's where you're going. Will do my best. Yep. That's all I can ask. Have you ever made grog? No, but mostly because I don't drink. It's really gross. I'll believe it. With a name like Grog, I'd believe it. Actually, funny story. You just reminded me of one of my favorite characters I've ever had the pleasure of being the dungeon master for. Gog, the barbarian. That's Gog. No, never mind. It wasn't Gog. I don't know why I thought it was Gog. I just as soon as I said it, I was like, this is wrong. What's the actual name? I think it was Kav, Kav. Dog the Barbarian Hunter. To set up the like the big bad for a campaign that sort of fell apart, not terribly too far in. I had the see you. I could have gotten a better picture of by getting a picture of you while you're down here before you go in. But I didn't. I was setting up the big bad, And the characters had been playing in like a little bit of a city campaign for a couple of sessions, and they met some like world-renowned adventurers in a tavern at one point, and to make it make sense, I had the town was attacked by a lich riding a group of black dragons, specifically riding on the back of like an ancient black dragon, and it had a few young adult black dragons with it that were like attacking the town. And the young adults were there as something potentially engageable, but still well out of the league of my actual players. While the like ancient black dragon was there to give a reason why the liches have no chill. They really don't. Why the like renowned adventurers were busy, because they were busy taking on the ancient black dragon. And the lich gets out with the like king's crown, because I had this whole plot line centered around the ancient crowns of the kingdoms. And the lich was just gonna, like, go around and steal the crowns from all these kingdoms. And my players, since the dragons were swooping down and, like, destroying the city, my players, specifically Kav, decided to jump up onto the wall of the city and jump off of the city wall onto the back of the black dragon. Like one of the young adults. And he jumped onto the back of it and landed on the back of it and then proceeded to like try and fight the dragon while on its back. And like, the dragon was like, no, I'm gonna knock you off, and I'm just gonna try and eat you at this point. And the dragon successfully knocked the person off, obviously. And, like, got the character in its mouth. And the player was like, and I cut off the dragon's tongue. And it was like, okay, cool. A roll for attack? Oh, that's a critical hit with your battle axe while you're, like, being, like, it's trying to eat you? Okay, I guess you cut through the dragon's tongue. Oh, and what's this? The dragon rolled, like, a natural 1, for its, like, trying to avoid choking to death on its own tongue. Great. Congratulations, you've successfully had this dragon choke to death on its own tongue. You're now plummeting from the sky. It's like, okay, and then Kav grabs the wings of the dragon and uses its corpse to glide himself down safely. So the jumped onto the back of this dragon, cut off its tongue, had it choked to death on its own tongue, and then glided to safety with the corpse, just using raw strength to hold the wings out long enough to glide down. Meanwhile, one of the other players who had followed Kav up to the top actually jumped onto the dragon with the Lich, onto the back of that dragon, and decided to try and engage the Lich in a fight. Kav has no chill. Kav has no chill either. So the other player tried to engage the Lich in a fight, and the Lich was not having it from these like low-level adventurers. Basically booted the character off. But had to the Lich had to like abandon that dragon anyway, because that dragon was the dragon that was set to go down to the like high-end adventurers that were in town for like plot reasons. So the Lich sort of just hopped over to the other young adult dragon and flew off with his prize. But no, Kav was pretty great. The same player who played Kav also played a character that on the first session bought a bunch of random bits and bobs, and it was like, okay, you've got a bunch of random things. What are you gonna do with that? And then found like a troll cave, and I was like, you're level 1, it's a troll. It's whatever. And then he's like, I'm gonna set a trap for the troll, and like parts of his random bits included like a hunk of like a chunk of meat and like oil and like a lantern and stuff, and basically just set up this trap where the the troll would like just get lit up, just straight up lit on fire and and stuff, with the meat as like bait to attract it. Assemble a nuclear weapon, roll to craft. It was so good. It was so. Meanwhile, this session, this session with the like troll cave and the trap and stuff, was like the perfect like dual party, because there were 2 players, and it was the first session with these players, and one player found a troll cave, set up this elaborate trap, got the trap to go off, was able to kill the troll as a level 1 character, which is like, that's a CR, I think, like 4 or something, in, like, because it was 3.5, I forget what, but basically got the troll burning, got the damage out, got the trap to go off. It was beautiful. Meanwhile, at the other end of the table, the other character found an ent that wasn't hostile, lit the ent on fire, and basically got nearly one shot before running away from the peaceful ent that was just randomly lit on fire for no good reason. It's the yin yang of the D&D characters right there. Your players have a violence in them that I can appreciate. Oh. But I haven't run a session in so many years at this point. Cause I'm never in the right headspace to plan for a session. To plan anything out these days. Like, genuinely, I think if I said I wanted to run a session and I got myself like mentally together enough to plan stuff out and run a proper like D&D session, I've got the group that I play with on a weekly basis would absolutely eat it up. They would love it. They've been wanting me to DM stuff again for years. Especially since, like, for the most part, the we have one member of the group that is like our forever DM who kills at the chance to actually play. But planning is hard. Yeah. At least, I will say, at least what little DMing I've done in the last, like, 10-ish years. Because I mostly stopped DMing, and then I DM'd a little bit randomly, like, a dozen or so sessions over the course of the last 10 years. All of the stuff I was just talking about was, I want to say, at least 15 plus 20, like, to 20 years ago. But in the last 10 years, I at least have solved an issue that I had back in the day, because I was the kind of person that would plan out every single detail. Like, not only would I plan out an entire, like, thing, and then it'd be like, oh, the characters decided to do something else, so you gotta throw away all your notes. No, I was like, no, I've planned out every detail. So if the players do A, I know what happens. If they do B, I know what happens. And I even plan out, like, if they do the most obscure thing that, like, no one would think of doing. But I already know what happens if they do that, because I sat there and planned it out, and it would take forever to actually plan out that level of meticulous, pointless things. Like, I know exactly where the wolf... like, we're going through the forest to find the goblins, but I know where the wolves live, in case you decide you want to wander off in that direction and find the wolves. Is there any reason to? No, but I know where they are. But now, the few times I have DM'd in the last 10 years, I've planned out some basic bits, plot points and stuff, and then sort of improvised whatever else I needed without having to meticulously know every single grain of sand. Always falls through. At least 1 to 2 people just stop showing up. Yeah. You don't really know people who play, so you have to assemble people to play. Yeah. while I am sad, Forky, that our sessions sort of fell off, I am kind of glad that I don't have as many weekly obligations, because too many weekly obligations with people is the reason why my reliable streaming schedule fell apart and fell into, we got Monday, and then I stream other days sometimes at random times. I used to do that too, planning everything. Latte would say, I eat the poison mushrooms, so I had to stop that. Yeah, why not let Latte eat the poison mushroom? What's wrong with that? Didn't you plan for that eventuality? Because you know someone's going to eat the poison mushroom. You know it will happen. I definitely did not. See, but that's what I'm talking about. Is I would plan for that stuff. And like logistically speaking, there's no reason that I should have to plan for that stuff. But I knew I had to, just in case, so that I always knew what happened. And I never, during that period of time, I never actually encountered anything that I hadn't planned for, because that's the level of planning I did. But at the same time, it took me literally forever to actually plan stuff to my level of satisfaction. Think she actually said she made it into a tea and drank all of it at once? Perfect. Actual real life days to play. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the problem with it. Which is exactly why I stopped doing it that way. Because I couldn't. It was too much. Too much time commitment to plan that level of depth out for any kind of reliable sessions. Bum-ba-da-da. My favorite Zelda game. Me too! Manzi! Hey, Forky, can I get a shout out for Manzi? Manzi, I just rated, I think, last stream. Playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Were you doing, some kind of challenge run? I forget what you were... Oh, you were playing Supermarket Simulator yesterday. Been itching to play this again? No time like the present. After you left, we swapped games, replaying it on the Switch too. Gotcha. That makes sense. Seasons and Ages, yeah. I feel like I need to give Seasons and Ages another another shot, because I haven't played them. I played them around the time they came out, and then haven't really touched the games much since. As I've said before, around the time Breath of the Wild came out, I decided I wanted to sit down and play all the Zelda games in order of release. And I did so, and mostly like 100%ed, or at least 100%ed pre-New Game Plus. Most of them. And then I got to the Season and Ages games, and I couldn't decide how many playthroughs I wanted to do to be satisfied with Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. So I just didn't. And then I just dropped that project entirely. But mostly because I was doing it on my own time. I wasn't doing it for like stream or anything. So maybe at some point, now that I'm doing retro achievements, maybe I could sit down and actually play out the classic Zelda games. And that would get me to play Seasons and Ages again. Really hard to beat, though, back in the day without a handbook guide. Yeah. I haven't played Tears yet. That's going to be relatively soon. Sounds like a good plan. Hang on, Medley, could you look this way, please, right quick? There we go. Rude. Rude! Okay. Medley, there's one more that I needed to thank you. Thanks, Medley! Do I need this? Probably not. I'll grab it anyway. Showing my age. Handbook guides, since you couldn't just use the internet. Yeah, like I said, the last time I played Oracle of Seasons was around the time it came out, so I feel you on that. I understand. I need you to light up the ground so I can hammer the switch. All right. ads are about to run, I'm going to pause the gameplay while the ads do their thing, so you don't miss anything. But no, that's got to be exciting. Tears of the Kingdom, because I've barely touched Breath of the Wild. I also barely touched, or I haven't touched Tears of the Kingdom yet. But I barely played Breath of the Wild because, like I said, I started going back to play the classic Zelda games fully. But good number two. Majora's is your number two. My number two is I'll say after the ads. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some more tea. Give me about 3 minutes. All right, I'm back. Ads are still running for another like 45 seconds potentially. Um, Manzi, since you're back from the ads, my number two is probably Link to the Past. Cause I'm like 90. I'm like pretty sure that that's my favorite of the 2D Zeldas. Cause I love the depth of the two worlds, which is kind of the reason why I want to give Ages and Seasons another good shot, because the ability to change the seasons and change from the past and the future with Ages feels like it would very much be in the same line as like Light World, Dark World for um, Link to the Past. But ooh, it has been a while since I've had cinnamon tea. Hmm. But yeah, the thing about Majora's Mask is I like the idea of it, and I thought for sure when I was going through and playing the games in release order, I thought for sure that it was going to be an upgrade for me over Ocarina, but I think that the execution in Majora's Mask isn't as good. It's a cool concept. Don't get me wrong. The ability to like loop back the days, it's a really cool concept, but I think that Ocarina did a better execution of its gameplay and story over Majora. I wanted to like Majora more. But I think Majora may be the better execution if you're just playing the game to play the game, and you're just like going through the story and getting to the end. I think Majora might be better than Ocarina, but as someone who was going through getting all of the heart containers, doing all the side quests and everything, it just, some of the Majora's Mask side quests didn't, like, it wasn't at the same level in the long term. If that makes any sense. Love the atmosphere. Oh, yeah. The atmosphere in Majora's is great. Long side quest chain for a couple of masks is awful. Yeah. As someone who was trying to 100% the game, some of the mask side quests were just awful. Without those, it's just as good of a game as Ocarina. Maybe even a better game. You didn't enjoy following a small boy who's certainly too young to be marrying that red-haired woman? Say it ain't so. Once you play it a couple times, it's not so bad, though. I don't know if the couple side quest is ever going to not be bad. No offense. That ending was beautiful, though. When you do it with a lot of experience, you just do a bunch of other stuff at the same time. Not defending the chain, though. Yeah. Not that. Most iconic part, though, is putting the princess in a bottle. Oh, absolutely. Eh, at a bad angle. I have to do it. That's right. Ceiling's gone now too. I don't think I need this, because I don't think I need to actually spawn the chest in this room, but I'll destroy it anyway. I'm destroying all these. Not what I needed, but that's fine. I can throw her up there. Where did you go? You just ran off? Why did you run off? Bonk. I've done this before. Do I have to be further back? There we go. I am going to die. No. Gotcha! Okay, now I think... it's this one. But I need to kill the other guys to get back up there. And the third one... whoop. Death. Death cometh. Hey! We got there. 522. Look at that. Look at that rupee count. Beautiful. Okay, the cutscene's too long. I was just trying to be cheeky, game. Give me that mirror shield. Thump. Moon becomes sun. Shortcut back to the main room, or avoid having to deal with all of these guys again. Those are my options. Sorry, I flew over you. Hey look, we're back at the main room. Ta-da! Alright. Down we go. Don't worry about the skull right behind me. He's just chilling. We just want to listen to some good music. See? It's right there. Waiting for it to explode right in his face. I confused him. One magic. Two magic. Okay, first things first. This. That says we need to get a key. Come on. There we go. Open up that way and... open up that way. Do I remember which way I'm supposed to go? No. So we'll save. Oh, actually, no, I do remember. I need to go this way. Yeah, I know, I'm leaving you behind. It's fine. I need to go this way to push the mirror for future me. And hit the switch. Bonk. And I need to go the other way to get the small key. Straight across. Small key. And the fog's gone. And I don't have to take all of them out because that's just a chest that I'm ignoring. But you, I do need to get up the way. Ta-da! Here we are. That's not anything useful, is it? Excuse me, can you... Yes, let's pull out the sail. Brilliant. Okay, now you stay there. No command melody needed here. No, sir. Ba da 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 da. Bam ba da ba da dun da dun da 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 dun dun. Excuse me, ma'am. We need to go. I do need you down here. Bonk. What did you unleash? The Pillarmen! The Pillarmen awaken! Link, what have you done? Bloop. We have unleashed a great evil upon this world. The ultimate life form cars. And now, because I interrupted you, pathway is disrupted. Yeah. Can I at least from up here? Okay. That's fine. Don't you whey me! I'm doing what needs to be done. Come on. One more. There you go, Link. Really? I climb up the world's tiniest little thing and you just weigh on that? And one last one, for good measure. One. Two. 3, 4. Bring it up. I said one last time, but I really mean it this time. This is the last time. First. Jocko coming in hot with the first. 3.5 hours into the stream. How'd that get there? And this is the first time. I'm sorry, what? I don't think I ever knew that. Those three things destroy themselves as soon as you light up the room? That's funny. You're funny, game. Big key. Now we get to go fight Jolhalla. And then I'll probably go to bed since it's already like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's fine. We're fine. Feel relatively satisfied with this progress. Can I actually go up first and then go over? Thank you. I don't even... I'm about to go fight the boss. Why would I need that? You want to get over the lip of the stairs? Huzzah! Okay. You've served your purpose. Magic that I don't need. And surprisingly no fairies? Interesting. Alright. Jolhalla time. Oh, I don't have the whirlwind strike. I have to fight these guys normally. It's gonna make this fight a lot longer than it was, last time. Alright, that's the 1/3. There's only 5 left. Thank you, light source. There we go. And there's 2 left. It's fine. John, hey, how you doing? Woo! Nope, 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 nope. And that's it. Johala defeated. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Dun-dun. Don't pick it up. Don't be tempted. It's a heart container. You don't need it. 3 heart. We're doing the 3 heart run. Don't grab it. Just go straight to the middle. That's all we're doing. No hearts. Straight to the middle. Cool. Bling 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 bling. Ba 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 ba. Half power! Yeah, I know. I gotta go find the. I gotta go find the other sage. Later. Heart container in the background. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Go to the forest. I'm not here for mail. Please don't give me mail. I'm just here for a musician. Not you. Not you. Not you. And also, not you. Is the wind going the right way? I think the wind's going the right way. I started playing the wrong song. Bum ba da 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 da. Let's go, Fado! Musically, this is probably my favorite song in the game. I know myself. I am the sage of the Wind Temple. There's a lot of characters that have an identity already that is just awakened to other identities. Everybody in this game is having an identity crisis. Now, one might say, well, we're going past Windfall anyway, we might as well free Tingle. But someone else just as easily might say, but why though? He can stay in jail for a bit longer. We can free him next stream of this. Mostly I just wanted to get Makar and get into the dungeon. Actually doing this dungeon probably as the start of the next Wind Waker stream, the next time we do Wind Waker stuff. Tomorrow there may be a stream, there may not be. It depends. I've got stuff I'm doing in the afternoon. So, depending on how much sleep I get tonight when I get up, will determine whether there is or is not a stream tomorrow. Regardless, it'll be a short stream, relatively speaking. I probably won't stream tomorrow, but who knows. I wasn't sure I was going to stream today. And here we are, almost 4 hours deep. Technically speaking, I didn't stream today. I mean, if you go real technical. Because I started at half an hour after midnight. Which would be a new day. So, really depends on what you count. I realized how long I've been playing this dice game. Oh, nobody's nearby. Hang on. Waddle, 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 waddle. Okay. Yeah, sorry to bring you back to reality, Forky. Bring the time perspective in. Thank you for keeping me company. Same. Yep. Alright, we're in the dungeon, so we'll literally spawn in the start of the dungeon next time. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Jocko, Forky, Manzi. Thank you guys for being here. Tetra. Thanks for popping in earlier. VR King and John over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Latte, I assume, went to bed. Probably hours ago at this point. Also, Pitch. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow. Latte super asleep, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. There's somebody playing Wind Waker in Japanese. It's dangerous to go alone. Watch this. 24/7 Zelda. Zelda Marathon? For the last 17 hours? That's a fun one. Looks like Wind Waker HD. Quick glance. It's a fun title, though. Okay. People I actually know. Have we rated you recently? One time in the last 30 days. It's fine. What are you... I see you're labeled as retro. What are you actually playing? Oh, is this is Phantasy Star Online. That looks like a neat area. All right, let's raid into Necro. Again, thank you everybody for being here. Probably won't stream tomorrow, but if we do, it'll be a short one. But that's it for tonight. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.